Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Exotic Roots here. I make natural hair and lifestyle videos. I'm sorry if I look a little bit crazy, but today's video I'm going to show you 4 ways to define your hair when you're doing a wash and go. If you've been following me, you know that I'm the wash and go queen. However, there's different ways that you can define your hair. I most of the time just do one technique. However, there's 4 techniques that I will show you today, and then you'll decide which one will work best for you. Are you ready? Are you ready? But before that, do not forget to subscribe down below if you're new, and also follow me on Instagram at Exotic Roots. So let's get started. So I split my hair in 4 sections, and on each section I will do one technique, and I will also show you how long it takes me to complete that section. All 4 of them are about the same size, so let's get started. I'll start in the back. So I'm putting in my timer right now. It's at 000. This is my section in the back. As you can see, I have a very loose curl pattern. So in this section, I will show you the praying hands method. I will just be using a random gel. Now I'm using the Tough Cookie by Taraji P. Instant. I'm just trying to finish it up. I liked the result from this gel, but it flaked. It flaked a whole lot. Even by itself, it flaked. As you saw, I split this section into 2. So now I'm adding a little bit of gel. This is the praying hands method. So you put the gel in your hands like so, and then you just apply it. So you see, I pretty much don't have any gel on my hands. All of it is getting absorbed by my hair. As you can see, this was pretty quick. This was one section. Let's go for the second section. That's already 2 minutes. Oh my god. Actually, I'm gonna split that again into another section. This is just for a demonstration. This is not how I usually do my wash and goes. As you can see, every curl is not really defined. This technique really works if you have very loose curl pattern and then you're looking for a lot of volume. If you have tighter textures, tight curls, tight coils, this technique is not for you. It's best for like very loose waves. I don't know, 2B, 2C, 3A. But even myself, I never use this method. So this is my hair right now. It did a pretty good job defining my hair, but I know like I wasn't able to really reach my roots, so it's going to give me a lot more volume and frizz. So now I'm looking at the time is 4:51. So it took us about 5 minutes to do this section. So if you would do all 4 sections, that would be 20 minutes. So now I'm moving on to this section, and I'm going to be shingling. Shingling is great if you have a tight texture, if you have tight curls, tight coils, it will be great for you. So shingling is taking each piece of hair, applying the gel, and then wrapping it around your finger to create the curl. So it's great if you want extreme definition. You don't have to do this every day, but if you're going somewhere and you want extreme definition, shingling is for you. So let's get started. I'm starting my timer. It's at 0 right now. Anytime that you're doing a wash and go, you want to do it in sections if you want definition. So I'm taking this section, and then I have some gel on my hand. So literally you're taking each section and then you wrap it around your finger. This is very time consuming. I have gel here, so even if you're not seeing it, but I do have gel. So I don't know if you can see that. You can do them as big or as small as you like. This is great as well if you have high density hair. Again, it will take you a long time. I can tell you right now, it will take you a long time, but you'll have a lot of definition. Like if you have a wedding or if you have a special event that you want your hair to be extra super defined, well, you know what to do. Like there's no frizz with this. If you're doing this method, there will be no frizz. Personally, I wouldn't have the patience to do all of my hair like this, but let's say you have a section that doesn't want to curl, that is very frizzy. You can do this technique in that section and then it will help you define the curls. Okay, so I'm done with this section. We are at 10 minutes 27 seconds. That took me a while, but as you can see, it is super defined and there's basically no frizz. But my arm really hurt and it took me a long time. So if you would do 4 sections like this, it will take you about 40 minutes. Okay, so moving on to the next section. Now we're gonna start again in the back. In this section, I'm going to be brushing and scrunching. So I'll be applying the product, brushing it out, and then scrunch it back up like this. This is the brush that I'll be using. It's the Felicia Leatherwood brush. So I'm applying the product. And then now we're gonna brush it through. We're brushing to get definition. And then you scrunch. As you can see, when you brushed it, it was very straight, almost no curl. But when you scrunch it, you're getting some curl. This again is a method that is great if you have a looser curl. If you have tighter curls, don't do this because it will give you a lot of shrinkage. So right now you almost can't see a curl pattern. It's a very loose wave, but I'm going to be scrunching it to give me that curl pattern. This is after scrunching. So for the last section, it was 4 minutes and 48 seconds. I think it was actually faster than that. It's just that I was talking at the same time. So let's say it was about 4 minutes. Last section, I'm keeping the best for last because this is how I usually style my hair. And then that's the raking method. The raking method is you apply the product and then you rake it through your hair. So I'll show you how I do it and then I'll also start my timer. Reset 0. Let's go. And I'm also gonna be adding a little bit more water. This is the gel. So this is how I do mine. So I apply it and then I rake the product through. I will link other videos where I explain this technique a little bit better. But right now, as you can see, I take the product in my hands and then I just rake it like so. Okay, so we're done. See guys, oh my god, I can't believe this. It was 2 minutes and 22 seconds. What? That's actually the fastest way to define your hair. I can't believe it. So let's see. This was the Shingling Method. No frizz. Every little curl is defined. Now this is the back. That was the praying hands method. As you can see, the hair is swelling back up, so I have a little bit of frizz. This was the brush and scrunch. Again, I'll get a little bit more frizz over there. And then the front, this is the most recent one. That was the raking. So what difference can you notice between these two techniques here? So here you can see that every single little curl is defined. And then here the curls are a little bit more plumped. So the curls are a little bit bigger here. Let me know that you can see a difference so I know that I'm not crazy. Okay, so we're all done. We're all done styling our hair. Let me see how long that took me. It took me about 35 minutes to do all of those 4 techniques. So 40 minutes is the big max to style your hair. For me, actually, it takes me like 20 minutes. around that time. So I'm all done styling my hair now. I'm going to let it dry, and it's going to be another experiment. So this side I'm going to air dry, and the other side I'm going to be using a blow dryer, and then we'll really see, is there really a difference between using a diffuser attachment, blow drying the hair, and then just letting it air dry. So if you're interested to see this experiment, make sure that you're subscribed, and then it will be the next video that I will upload after this one. So
a few moments later.
Hey guys, I'm back 7 to 8 hours later. My hair is 100% dry. Let's see if we can notice a difference with the different techniques that I used to style my hair. So this first section was the Shingling Method. So I would apply the gel in each little section. As you can see here, it is so defined. There's no frizz, little to no frizz. There's actually no frizz in here. Again, this one you can do it if you have very dense hair and you want extremely defined hair. You can definitely do this method. However, you could notice that it was a very lengthy process. So if you have the time and the patience, by all means, you can do this. Like, the definition here is out of this world. Okay, moving on to the back. This back section was the praying hands method. I still have definition, but it's definitely not as defined. You can see the amount of frizz that I'm getting. I still got some definition because it's a really good gel, minus the flakes. However, you can see here that I have a lot more frizz. Now, moving on to this section here, that's usually how I style my hair. I'm still getting a lot of definition. I do get frizz here and there, but mainly a lot of definition. So this is my preferred way to style my hair. As you saw, it took me 2 minutes to do this section, so that's usually how I style my hair. 20 minutes, I'm done. So this is the back. This one was the brush and scrunch. So this is the back. Again, you can clearly notice that the product didn't really apply to everything. So then I'm getting frizz and a ton of it. So that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was informative to you. Do not forget to give me a thumbs up, share it with a friend, share it with a sister, share it with a cousin, and also follow me on Instagram at Exotik Roots. Until next time.